before I give perhaps a hot take on England, Foss, what's your what do you expect from England this World Cup?
Not much. Yeah, I like, which is pretty disappointing because I think I think in 2022 World Cup, they were genuine contenders. They had a really good squad, and bless his heart, I love Harry Kane just as much as anyone, but him missing that penalty, like, I mean, it was tragic because I don't think they'll get back to that opportunity in this World Cup. I do think they'll get out of this group, but I don't think they have enough quality. And now, I would say the thing that they have going for them is their manager. I think Thomas Tuchel is a very good choice for the England squad for the very specific reason of he does not give a shit about English soccer. He doesn't. He
Right.
doesn't. He doesn't feel the same pressure that a Gareth Southgate felt. Gareth Southgate felt a lot of pressure, and you saw it in how he devised his squad. He played so careful, so vanilla that I think he failed them in that way. And I think
For the
Tuchel,
vocabulary.
he's not the same way. He is going to play in a way that is creative, and he is going to try some stuff. Okay. And I think that that could potentially be a secret weapon for England. But if England goes out and they just play to how I think they probably will play, they're going to get back bounced around round of 16. Yeah, I just
Who
go ahead.
Foss and Betts, who do you think is the most dangerous player on England that most casual fans haven't heard of and that could be really pivotal to the team either making a deep run or overperforming Foss's pretty low expectations?
Yeah, I mean, I think casual fans probably have heard of Harry Kane. I think they've probably heard of a Jude Bellingham by now. I think like I think if you look at a Anthony Gordon, right, who is in the squad now over a Phil Foden and Cole Palmer, that is a guy that you like to think he got chosen for a reason, right? Over Cole Palmer, over Phil Foden, Tuchel took Anthony Gordon, and I would like to think that is for a reason. So I know that my casual viewing friends don't know him, and he is a guy who can pop off in moments. I'm not going to put my money on it, but I
Yeah.
think Tuchel saw something or sees something in him and thinks that he can use him.
Foss, if you had $1,000 to put on whether England advances past the group of 16 or not, where are you putting your $1,000?
I would put it on the side of them not advancing past the round of 16.
Wow.
And I it
Wow.
bumps me out because I love the whole "it's coming home, football's coming home." I love joining in on that and then abandoning it when it crashes out.
Yeah.
But, like, quite frankly, they just don't have the squad. Like, if I were to say that I think that they're gonna make a run and this is their year and football is coming home, I don't know where on earth I would be pulling that optimism from,
Right.
besides the fact that Thomas Tuchel can go to England, play in the World Cup, they can fail, and he won't think about it again because
Foss,
he doesn't
so
care.
you had Thomas Tuchel being the England secret weapon. Do you want to hear a wild stat? No manager who is not the nationality of the team has ever won a World Cup.
Yeah.
Meaning, every team that's won the World Cup, a Spanish team has a Spanish manager, an
Yep.
Argentine team has an Argentine manager. If England won the World Cup, it'd be the first time in history that that the coach is of a different
Yeah.
nationality.
Well, and I'd like to
Isn't
That is
that
know
crazy?
and I'd like to know
that
this is
that is
for Nick, if you could look
yeah.
up when the last time England had a non-English coach. Because
Mm,
I think it has been a bit, and I think that but I also think that stat is telling. I think it's telling in 2 ways. 1, like, it's never happened, and that's crazy, and then 2, I don't think national teams often go with a non-nationality, uh, coach, and also only 8 teams have ever won the World Cup, so you see the powerhouses especially
Right.
sticking with a guy that was born there.
Yeah. I will say, so one thing that jumps out to me about this England team is they remind me, oh, producers got a little thing here. So the last non-English coach was Fabio Capello, who took charge of the team from 2008 to 2012.
Okay.
Interesting. Very interesting. So this England team reminds me of the really talented kid that you play with growing up whose parents is just like way too involved and is just constantly like riding them and putting like and like screaming at them from the sidelines and like yelling instructions at them, and the kid is super talented but just breaks under the pressure. And I saw this, one of the most talented guys I ever played with growing up. I'm not going to name his name because he's still playing. He most talented, maybe the most talented guy I've ever seen. His dad from the sideline would just ride him and scream at him and would get so angry with him when he wouldn't score. And the kid would break down in tears after every game. And he just ended up falling out of love with the game. That is England. The expectations that are on this team from the fan base are way out of proportion. This team is just not that good.
Yeah.
And they put this crippling pressure on these guys. Poor Harry Kane, after missing that penalty against France, like talk about mental health struggles. Like that guy had the whole entire England population weighing on his soul. Like they're just England gets in their own way with these expectations.
Yeah.
They hype their team up out of proportion. The team feels the pressure. They tighten up. A player misses a penalty. They think about it for the rest of their lives, and it's just this toxic cycle.
100%.
It's this toxic cycle.
100%.
So, Foss, I'm with you. I don't see this England team winning. I'm rooting for them. Like I really do. I love the "It's Coming Home" theme. I really like Harry Kane. He's coming off a 61 goal season. He's flaming hot. This boy, he wants redemption after that PK. I really hope they win.
Yeah.
But they're just not.
They're just not. They're just not.
They're just not.
And that's okay.
So